Hello everyone and welcome back to the World Tour. Today we've got a league game for you against KF Tirana before we go into the second leg of our Europa League tie against Legia Warsaw, where we do have a narrow 2-1 lead, but the two goals we do have are actually away goals. That gives us a good advantage going into that second leg. So since you were with me in the last episode, I have started the league campaign. It's been a little bit indifferent. We started off with a good 3-0 win against Partizani Tirana, and then we had a bit of a narrow escape against Vlažnia. We scored in the 94th minute, as you can see. Gerardo Bejrami scoring his second goal in 2 games. Looking like he's going to be a good addition to the team. I've got a couple of irons in the fire to bulk up the team a little bit. One of them you'll probably recognise, actually, because he's been a constant thorn in our side. Ardit Hoxaj, I'm looking at bringing in as a striking option, which will give us 3. Rotate them around a little bit, because Hashani's not really set off this season just yet. And then I'm looking at Maximiliano Rueda, who unfortunately will class as a foreign player, but can cover that right hand side, which we are lacking depth for at the moment. So if you look at the squad depth, the right hand side is particularly weak. Obviously Sadiqu's out on loan. Coronel is preferably going to be a right back. The left hand side's not ideal either, but I do have a little bit more cover there. So we're coming close to transfer deadline day. I want to bulk this up some, and that obviously as well. So those might be the last 2, depending if I can get any youngsters in the meantime. So we're going to go into this game, which is a toughie against KF Tirana, who have also started off the season a little bit indifferently, which fills me with a little bit more confidence. Coronel got a knock in the last match, so I'm not going to risk him. But apart from that, I'm not going to make any other changes to the team. Keep a little bit of squad consistency. Waldo's still there. Let's see what we can do to them. Skenderbo have started off the season well, which they tend to do quite often, and then they sort of fizzle out a little bit later on. So, although they are top and they've won 3 of 3 so far, I'm not going to immediately consider them my rivals. We're still going to be that is absolutely terrible goalkeeping. I'm still going to be looking at KF Tirana as my rivals. That's been disallowed, so fair enough. Bejrami Tukoshai, Chokai, however I want to pronounce it. I need to move somewhere where I can pronounce the names. Doda Muchai. Good cross. Fantastic finish from Chinari. It's his first goal of the season, and a nice little half volley into the bottom corner, just out of the reach of the keeper. It's exactly what we needed to get going. Keep some pressure on Skenderbao, even though, like I say, I've immediately equalised. Could we learn how to defend, please, lads? Yeah, I think Skenderbao will burn out. I don't think they'll last. Batter. That was too easy for the keeper. Beautiful height for him just to go, thank you, come again. Doda Muchai. That's a good ball forward, although I'm not sure what he were doing then. Waldo coming down that left hand side now. Back to Dieter. Back to Waldo. Come on, somebody get a foot in. It's looking a little bit too easy for them at the minute. Let's demand more, because we're not playing well. We've got a corner. Toppy scored it. The cameras just weren't up there at all. Oh dear me, what was the cameraman doing? He's like, football. Oh shit, they're up there. Oh dear me. We're back in front. That's the main thing. Just before half time. Give him a little bit of a rocket up the backside. Bezel, Lige. I'm just going to Bezel. So Bezel have started off the season with 3 defeats, conceding 7 goals and not scoring one yet. Newly promoted. Obviously, Apollonia Fiera are newly promoted as well. Where did they finish last season? They won their league. Wow. This is clearly a step too far for them, looking at the way they're... Oh, they've scored, look. They've got a goal. They've not started off tremendously. I'm bringing off Lushtaku. I'd like to bring off Hashani as well, but I don't quite have that option yet. Let's move Chinari in and then bring Checker on instead. We've got options, they're just not ideal. We know Chinari can finish though, because he's just proven that earlier on in this game. Licholari, Toppy, he's got his second of the game, fourth of the season already for Toppy. 3-1, that should put that to bed. Hopefully. Yep, I would say that's finished. That's a good win on the board there, nice and early on against what I would consider as main rivals. They have been tipped as favourites to win the league, with us finishing second again by the media, so to be beating them early on is a good start. Now all we've got to do is go into this Europa League second leg, which is a home tie, so we've got the advantage, and come through that as well. Well, we've got to the second leg of the Europa League, and we've got some significant problems here. Most of my teams are on international duty. So, what am I supposed to do here? Hoxaj and Rueda have signed the two guys I showed you earlier. So, obviously they can't play because they're unregistered. But I've got some significant problems here. How are we supposed to progress in the Europa League if I don't have a team? Let's see what kind of changes I can make. This is going to be a very much cobbled together team. I don't think I'm even going to fill my bench here. No, that's it. I can't name a bench. Now, whoever's organised international games around the Europa League qualifiers, Albania under 21s, Kosovo under 21s, Jamaica, Albania under 21s has taken half my team. Yeah. Then there's some serious planning issues going off here, because we've got to get through this game now with no substitutes, essentially. I will be impressed if we get through this. It's a bit of a kick in the knackers after we won the first leg. And now I've got no team to try and compete in the second leg. You would think that the game would either postpone this match for us or something. I mean, I've got no team. Well, if it plays out like this with no highlights, we'll be alright. They've got a full bench. But we've got through the first half with only one highlight. It was theirs, but that's not too bad. We can cope with that. With the team I've got out, I'm quite happy just to go through the game with no highlights. Scala to Creaju. Go on, Creaju. Good ball forward. There's Lishkalari. Blocked. And now they're coming at us. We can still get through on a 1-0 defeat. Which we're now... Oh, it's disallowed. I don't know how we're offside. There seem to be hundreds of defenders around him then. Well, obviously not hundreds, but I'm not entirely sure how that was offside. I'm going to bring on one of my only players that I can bring on. At least one of you can get a rest. Lish Kalari with a corner. That's poor. Creaju. Get back in. Asani. Oh, he's at the bar. That would have been nice if we could have scored that. Hey, no coping are in here. He must have got knocked out by Athens. Krasuski. Oh! Ooh, that was worrying defending. Bajrami heads it out. Cafu. Biganski, come on. Push him back, that's it. Let's bring Bonnie on for the last 10 minutes. Bonnie. Lishkalari. Beckford. Back in box, come on. There it is. Headed clear. Just run time down. Let's stop going attacking, shall we? Let's say get rid of it. Bonnie to Lishkalari. Good ball forward. Chinari. Tiny little man. Hassani. Oh, what a goal! Oh, that's got to seal it, surely. What an absolute thunderbolt. I'm glad he came on. I'm just going to keep starting him, I think. I'm going to drop... Oh, worrying. I think I'm going to drop either Muchai or the new guy back onto the bench. Muchai can hit a ball as well, so I think Muchai and Hassani in the middle might be good, because that's what we had last season. Kalari, Hassani. We've gone defensive and we're actually attacking more than we were earlier. Bajrami. Good ball. They need two, so we're alright. Two will just take it to extra time. We should be alright here. Checker gets rid of it. It's coming back though. The oof ball tactic doesn't always work. That's a good finish. We need another one to take it to extra time. We're just not going to get that. We got through. I'm impressed that we got through there with the lack of players. But well done, lads. Let's see who we get. When's the draw for the next round? Does that take us into the group stages? Well, that was the third qualifying round. Yeah, we're into group stages. Wow, group stages of the Europa League. I'm impressed. So when's the draw for that? 26th of August. No, that's gone. Huh. Oh wait, we've got another game. We've got a playoff game against Pristina. When did that sneak in there then? They're Kosovan. We should be better than them. So when do we play that then? Ooh, that's coming up straight away. That'll be his next episode then. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that video. The European match is continuing. We've got a chance to get into the Europa League group stages here. If you've enjoyed, please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Turn on your notifications to keep up to date with my FM20 content. And I'll catch you in the next episode.